is Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen.
And you're watching Good Morning Madden.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Good Morning Madden. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're new to the channel, definitely click on that follow button. Let you guys know when we go live Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern, just depending on how much content we got for the day. Could be a little bit longer, could be a little bit shorter. Also, if you go down below in the Twitch tile where it says Getting Twitch Drops, connect your Twitch account with your EA Origin account to go ahead and get those Twitch drops. You can get those from simply watching this stream. You can get them from watching Madden live streams, we'll talk about here later on in the stream. And not just that, but you can get them from MCS events like King of the World, Derwin versus the World. King of the Hill, Derwin versus the World later on tonight. So let's go ahead and get into some updates. I have some updates for everybody real quick here. The first thing I kind of want to go ahead and highlight regarding the updates was at Madden NFL Direct went ahead and put out a tweet yesterday that we were seeing some players having some issues with solo battles on PS4 and PC. So I just wanted to read this note real quick before we kick things off, because I think this is more like hot on the press for people that are watching the stream. Hey, Madden Ultimate Team community. Today at Madden NFL Direct, we put out a tweet saying the MUT team is aware and investigating an issue for solo battles on PS4 where players are unable to use their MUT team against one particular opponent. For an update to this issue, the team identified the issue impacting both PS4 and PC players at this time, and we're making sure that the issue is addressed for Phase 2 of solo battles happening on Wednesday. In order to keep the integrity and fairness of solo battle leaderboards, the MUT team has decided to leave the games as is, meaning whether you played these impacted games or not, you will not be at an advantage or a disadvantage on the solo battle leaderboards. I know that's always a big thing, a hot contention. I know that if the team tried to fix that, to be honest with you, there's probably a lot of risk there that it would probably mess up the leaderboards and create a big issue for those on PS4 and PC. So it's just one of those things that they decided not to go ahead and do. We'll go ahead and make sure to give you any more information because we're still tracking down this issue with the live service team. So stay tuned for that. Like I was mentioning, for simply following the stream, you're going to go ahead and get a Good Morning Madden pack. One thing I do want to highlight is that if you watched the stream during Series 1, you're probably getting a different type of Good Morning Madden pack versus Series 2. So you'll see them in two different buckets. Seeing some people saying, why are the Good Morning Madden packs now showing in two spots? Well, they got updated after Series 2, so that's why you will see that. Let's go and talk about Weekend League. So Weekend League, the weekly rewards go out Tuesday, shortly a little bit after Team of the Week content around 2:30 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to follow at Madden NFL Direct when we go ahead and tweet out that information, whether Weekend League rewards are rolling out. Not just that, go ahead and make sure to follow at EA Sports _MUT from when all the Team of the Week for Week 4 content is going out. We'll cover that here in the stream. Monthly rewards are going out Thursday, October 8th around 2 p.m. Eastern, so be on the lookout for that. The monthly rewards are based on Week 4 time period. Also, here are your weekly rewards. These weekly rewards will be going out later on today. They are based on, I got that mixed up there. Here are your weekly rewards. You see right there. Here are your monthly rewards. Apologies about that. So again, your weekly rewards are these here again. For those people that want to go ahead and take a quick look at that, if you've been following the stream, you know what we're going to cover. I just want to highlight this on Tuesday that those Weekend League weekly rewards are going out, and here are your monthly Weekend League rewards. One thing I do want to go ahead and highlight for you guys, and just talking through some of these updates, is that Weekend League is actually open. So some folks were saying, hey, what's going on with the Weekend League qualifier? I went in there and all I see is this screen right here. What's going on? It's because Weekend League this weekend is open. Typically, it's the first weekend of the first month is always open. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. I'm going to go ahead and go through all the announcements real quick here. Just again, Madden Voice for last Thursday's title update is open for feedback until Thursday morning, October 9th. So definitely go there, leave us your feedback on things that you're seeing on the latest title update. We have teams kind of looking into things that community members have been saying and all that kind of stuff. So we'll kind of follow up on that as we kind of get closer to the end of the week. MUT draft update. Players to be added this Wednesday, tomorrow, October 7th. Our team of the week from 9:15, 9:22. The legends from 9:19 and 9:26. And then the 50 launch players from 9:25. Also, there's going to be an MCS competitive head-to-head event. It's identical to head-to-head seasons with the same rewards, but in kind of an all Madden difficulty. As we kind of get very, very close to the competitive season, there are a lot of players that kind of want to play in that mode, kind of warm up, get ready, so they can go ahead ahead and jump into this mode. There is no previous play. There's a faster kick meter. The kick art preview is not visible. The kick meter is more punitive for window misses. There's no run blocking box cut visual in the coach cam, and there's a higher fumble chance on tackles, hit sticks for scrambling QBs. Again, I don't advise this unless you're kind of competing, or if you want to go ahead and just play it and just understand how all that's going to go ahead and work from an MCS perspective. That's going to be out there. It's going to be a limited time event. Again, it's very identical. It's identical to head-to-head seasons with the same rewards, but in all Madden difficulty, so just a heads up there. Also, no weekend league qualifier this week. I just mentioned that, wanted to show that there. And also solo battle issues for PS4, PC. The issue will be addressed in phase 2 of solo battles on Wednesday. No one is at a disadvantage. I'll have more updates definitely later on in the week regarding that, because it's something I'm still following up on, because I'm sure there'll be some questions from our players. Let's go ahead and talk about King of the Hill. King of the Hill will start at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. You can check that out tonight. We'll be premiering that live. And we'll be there live, kind of hanging out in the chat with you guys and stuff like that. So King of the Hill, we got Joke, we got Pavin, we got Henry Ruggs, we got Kenneth Murray, and then we have Derwin James versus Little Yachty. Again, King of the Hill starts at 8 p.m. Then the rookies come in right around 9 p.m. Eastern, and then of course Derwin versus the World happens right around 10 p.m. Eastern. So you definitely want to go ahead and check that out. Also, one thing I wanted to go ahead and highlight is that some individuals were able to go ahead and complete this set a little bit earlier, but here are the players. I wanted to go ahead and bring those up. Some people said we never showed the ratings of the players. I just wanted to walk through these specific players that are there. These are the ratings for those MCS superstars that you can see right here. We have Keenan Allen, we have Nick Chubb, and then we also have Jalen Ramsey. So just a little bit of a heads up right there. I'm going to go ahead and show a little preview video of Derwin versus the World, and then we're going to get into Madden Live, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about Team of the Week.
I beat him. It's me against the world. But let's get one thing straight. This is just how I like it. I'll take on anybody. Bring it. I'm not afraid of anybody, man. I'm not afraid of anybody in Madden. Let's get that. I didn't even know you played Madden. Tune in this week for Derwin James versus the World, presented by Oakland. I'm coming for you.
All right, so there you have it. Derwin versus the World happening at 10 p.m. Eastern. Definitely check that out. Here's our Madden Live schedule. After this stream, it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with Trumpet Monkey, and we got J-Dub from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern later on this evening. One thing you'll notice in the schedule, if you've been following this channel, you've been watching it, you've been watching Madden Live, you'll notice that at 8, we don't have kind of a later stream. Part of the reason is we want to go ahead and encourage people to go check out the live stream that is happening for King of the Hill and Derwin versus the World. I keep botching that one, so apologies right there. Wednesday, we got Popular Stranger, J-Dub, and Joke. And then on Thursday, Dr. Steinman, D-Croft, and Stiff. Friday, we got Shotmaster, That Dude, and Rhino. And then on Sunday, we got Trumpet Monkey and Noob. So definitely check that out. Twitch drops are enabled on all these things. Also, we have a Madden Mobile segment. Madden Mobile Nick is over there talking Madden Mobile at 1 p.m. Eastern every single day, Monday through Friday. You definitely want to go ahead and check all that kind of stuff out. So there you have it. That is kind of some of your updates, some of your announcements. But you know what? You guys are here for one reason and one reason alone. It's Team of the Week, Week 4 performers. Let's just go ahead and get into that, and let's go ahead and discuss those players. So here we go. So your defensive hero is going to be OC Umenyiora. He is going to be your defensive player. Here are some of his ratings right here. He's got that 83 speed. He's got that 90 finesse. He's got that 89 acceleration. And then I was mentioning this yesterday. I was really excited. I wasn't excited for the Giants player, but I know there's Giants fans out there, and OC Umenyiora was absolutely amazing when he was playing in the NFL with the Giants. But Sean Alexander is who I was mainly excited about. There are probably better halfbacks out there, but at the end of the day, this was my halfback for a lot of me growing up watching as a Seahawks fan. I was really excited to see him get an item as part of this whole entire approach this year, where we're getting more legends and we're getting more players that we're able to sign. He's got that 88 speed, 90 carry. It's got an 87 truck, 89 acceleration. But the thing that you guys are most excited for is your player of the week. You guys called it. Odell Beckham Jr. I think if Odell Beckham Jr. did not get an item today, people were absolutely going to riot. So a little bit inside baseball. Actually, Odell Beckham was already planned to get a player item later on in a couple of weeks or so. They decided to go ahead and pull that in. So just a little bit of heads up. We sent a note on Sunday saying, yo, you might want to go ahead and pull this guy in because he just went off. Absolutely went off. And I think players are going to love it. So just so you guys know, sometimes when items don't get an item in a team of the week, it's probably because they're planned for something else. But very well deserved. Coming in with that 91 speed, 92 spec catch. 92 jump, just a phenomenal game by OBJ. Of course, if you power him up, you're going to be able to go ahead and get him on your respective teams. With that being said, though, there's also your LTD, who's already playing with AJ Green. So AJ Green is getting an LTD item for the Bengals. He's got that 89 speed, he's got that 92 spec, that 93 jump, the 91 catch in traffic, and that 90 catch. Those are kind of like your higher items. Now, the one thing I do want to go ahead and highlight is that what I'm about to show you are the player collectible items. We're going to go through the power-ups where these guys get their +1 to their power-up, or maybe plus more to their power-up. I'll talk a little bit about that. Right now, I'm going to show you the player collectibles. These are the players that actually had outstanding Week 4 performances and are getting a player item or a player item like a player collectible, or their power-up is going to get that +1 or more in that regard. So we have Alex Singleton from the Eagles. He's going to get an item. I believe his base item was like a 66 or something like that. Low 60s or mid 60s, right around there. So he's getting an upgrade. Tom Brady's getting an upgrade. Granted, it doesn't seem like he's getting an upgrade right here with his player collectible. Don't worry, he's getting an upgrade in his power up. I'll show you all those images right there. George Kittle went off. He is also going to go ahead and he's another player collectible. His item is going to go ahead. His power up is going to get an update. We also have Kendall Fuller as another one of your Week 4 performers. And then we have Joe Mixon, of course. And then we have Bradley Chubb is the other item. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through the power-ups right now. And first off, we're going to go ahead and kick off with Kendall Fuller. And what I'm going to do, and we do this all the time, just going to go ahead and put some music on while I go ahead and scroll through these things. And you guys can go ahead and check out these ratings while I go through those power-ups. You'll see all the things that have been updated. I am going through kind of every section where they're updated from a power-up perspective, so you can see what those specific power-ups are getting. One thing I do want to highlight is that you'll see to kind of get this look and feel for tier 8, you'll see right there it says 320 training or item, right, to upgrade. So I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that, but here we go. All right, checking out Brady. A lot of red here, but Brady wasn't the fastest guy out there. But where the green matters is, of course, right here. We got Kills power up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and talk about PU Mixon because this is where things get a little bit different. So you'll notice right here with PU Mixon, I'm going to transition over here. If you're looking at his tiers, so Mixon does when you look at his overall, it's typically he has a lower overall, so he's going to have some extra PU points or power up path sections. You'll see that 260 coming up right now. And you had tier 7 and then tier 8, and then you also see right here that his specific item right here says 1600 or item, right? So what that item is going to actually end up being is this right here. So when you get to that, because he has that 87 team of the week collectible, instead of just going after training, some of the feedback was like, when you get to this point, training just gets really expensive. Is there a way to kind of put that wild card in there if the player item for the team of the week is higher? And that's what the team did right here. So I'll kind of go back real quick so you guys can go ahead and see what's going on. But you'll see right here in this power up path, you can put his 87 or you can go ahead and use training in this path. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and highlight for you guys so you can go ahead and see specifically what's happening. And then, of course, we'll go ahead and take a look at his ratings right now, kind of once he's fully powered up. All right, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at Chubb. Again, the same thing, because if you actually look at Bradley Chubb, right, you know, I mean, he has his fully powered up version right now is an 81, so they added some additional power up paths for this, but he's getting an 87 today, right? So as you kind of go ahead and you go ahead and increase him, you'll notice right here, this is 1600 or item. So you can put his 87 item in there for the player collectible or do the 1600 training. Typically, a lot of the guys that have come out right now are player items that have had, when you really think about it, high rated items. So, you know, Nick Chubb just simply having, you know, an 80 overall elite, you know, he has power up, it's going to maxing it to 81. But with that 87 that he got for his great performance, you're going to be able to put that player collectible item in there. Also, you're going to go ahead and be able to put in the power up or use training if you want to go ahead and go down that path. So those are his ratings right there. And hopefully that explains it. I'll go ahead and take a look one more time at those ratings. Definitely a nice little win right there in that regard, so that you don't have to kind of just simply use training once these guys get those higher paths, you know, get those higher player items and whatnot. Again, let me go ahead and talk about walkthrough here. Of course, you're going to go ahead and log into the mission. The mission, you'll have the game of the week. Just one thing to highlight here is that you're going to need 14 of the 17 team of the year tokens to earn a team of the year player. Also, when you go ahead and go through the mission, you can go ahead and earn a team of the year token. You'll be able to go ahead and earn that hot streak pack. And again, you'll go ahead and accrue those stars to go ahead and earn that random NAT team of the week player. Week 4 is here. This is the game that you're going to go ahead and see. And again, of course, these are the milestones that are currently out there right now that you're able to see kind of in game. And then again, the Week 4 game is the Browns versus the Cowboys. That definitely was a game. It definitely was a game. Probably would say it's just the game of the week, just how exciting it was. Just all over the place, absolutely wild. And again, right here, you're gonna have to win the game, score 3 passing TDs. It's gonna be the 4th quarter with 10 minutes to go. Go ahead and complete that. You'll get your stars, you'll get your team of the year token, your hot streak fantasy pack, and all that great stuff. You're gonna have some sets as well. You know, you're gonna have your 79 to 87 overall team of the week set. You're gonna exchange 8 77 to 82 overall players to earn a random 79 to 87 overall team of the week, Week 4 player. Also, when we talk about offensive and defensive heroes, you're going to basically exchange defensive team of the week players for this week to earn the 90 overall OCU Minora. I'll go ahead and show you exactly what that set looks like. And again, and if you guys have been here, you guys know how team of the week works. Just going to go ahead and go through these images. Same thing happens for Sean Alexander. Here, you're going to need the offensive players, but to go ahead and get Odell Beckham, who is going to be your player of the week, you will go ahead and need a mixture of the offensive and defensive players from this week. So for Week 4, there you have it. That's what's going on right there. But yeah, that's your team of the week. Those are your players. I'm going to go ahead and do some giveaways, and then we're going to go ahead and head out and check out the Madden live stream. We'll be right back.